With the other leaders who are here, we have come to present to you the manifesto of the NRM. For the period 2026-2031. In that manifesto, we have pointed out 7 contributions NRM has made to Uganda and is making to Uganda. The first contribution is Aikuch, peace. I remember very well when the raiders were coming up to here, to Serere here, from Karamoja. And I remember how Lakwena came and disturbed this area. And the other rebels. But we defeated all of them. So there is now peace in the whole of Uganda. And this is the first time Uganda has peace for a long time. Because in the past there was trouble every time the trouble here, trouble there. Troubles can be there, but they should be solved. It is a weak system that collapses because of problems. But as you have seen, NRM is a strong system. Even when we have problems, we deal with them. The second point, contribution to Uganda, is what you call in our language here, APOL. Now, APOL has got 2 parts. There's economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. Economic infrastructure are the roads, the electricity, the telephones, the railway, the water. These are all part of economic infrastructure. Then you have the social infrastructure. These are the schools and the health centers. So if you go, all these 2 together are part of APOL. So if you go on the roads, we pushed the tarmac road into Teso, from Soroti all the way to Lango, and from Soroti to Karamoja. And the road which came from Parisa to Kumi. Bypassing Mbale. Now, as the speaker told you, we have the money now already available for the Kumi, Ngora, Serere, Kagwara road. That money is there. They are looking for. They are getting the constructor to do it. What is crucial in the government is to get the money. Once you get the money, then the rest is easy. So that road will be done. And the road from here, Serere to Soroti will also be done. It is a shorter road. Now, on electricity, I was looking in the file here. It's quite nice. Let me see, it is here. Yes, electricity is here. What is interesting is that all the sub-county headquarters in Serere now have electricity, except two. The two which don't have are Olio and Kidetok Town Council. All the others have electricity now. This is interesting and good. Then the railway is being worked on through Soroti. We are repairing the old railway. And we shall build a new one going from Tororo to Kampala. Now, on the side of water, I also have the fire here. The Serere has got 277 villages. 235 of them have borehole water. This is 85%. Very good. We are excellent. This leaves only 42 villages without. Now for the piped water, there are three systems which have been designed. And two have already been done. There is Serere Town Council piped water supply. I think that one is already operational. There is Ochapa Town water supply. There is Kiere Town water supply. There is Casino water supply. Now, what is being done now, there is construction of some water system in Agule, parish in Casino sub-county. Even when it is completed, it will help both the livestock and the humans. Now, in the future, there is construction of Kidetok Town Council, Kadunguru, and Mugarama
ibune anyun be dole ka kitengunda laije kide to kede mu garama o jay bodo uchurnen.
There's what they call RGC here. I don't know what RGC means. Piped water supply and sanitation.
Utangesa stomne joko angiti na joko ni wadikata ina da kipi nu itorto za pipeon e uta ite monoki na anyi e district kere.
Now water for production
Akipi nu ebe taito sama
we have already constructed the Ongol small scale irrigation project in Atira sub-county.
Lailo Atira uta ite moki na akipi anwa ngarai ni ai tok tok iboro.
There is Opapa irrigation scheme in the Kateta.
Laije Kateta Opapa ujetenyang parish uta minata bikoki na akipi.
There is Owinyi Valley Dam located in Bugondo sub-county.
Alaije Owinyi Bugondo sub-county uta ngetaki.
So this is all on water. Water, the roads, the telephones. The telephones, you all have telephones now. The electricity, the roads, these are all part of the economic infrastructure. Then you come to social infrastructure, which is schools and health centers. Let's see what is happening with the schools. There are 98 government primary schools in Serere. And 12 government schools, government secondary schools. And the plan is to have a government primary school per parish, and a government secondary school per sub-county. Now, there are 15 sub-counties in Serere. 10 of them have a government secondary school. It is 5 which don't have. Now, but there is construction of a seed school in 2 of them. So only 3 are remaining now. The seed schools are being constructed in Kadunguru Seed School. And then there is Kidetok, which is planned. It's not yet done, but it's in the plan. Now, on the side of health, there are, as I've said already, there are 15 sub-counties in Serere. 2 have health center 4s. And 10 have health center 3s. Therefore, only 3 sub-counties do not have any health facility of either health center 3, health center 4, or hospital. This is what is planned. construct Serere Center 3 in Kidetok Town Council, Kadunguru, and Ochapa sub-county.
De Dukokini, Adekisingi, na Uniete, Kidetok Town Council, and Ochapa Town Council. Tioni Bapaka.
And what is ongoing now, construction of general and surgical ward at Serere Health Center 4.
So that people not papadane, when you put together planning, and a surgical ward, Lord General Borokere, Ikota Bengetakino.
And as you requested in your memorandum, to make one of the health centers a district hospital.
And yes, a papla, Nana Shume, a district chairman, Nelipitoroni, and in the Kiona Docadekis, Adokaitina General, Arabadekis now followed.
This is what is happening on the social infrastructure. So social infrastructure plus economic infrastructure together is Apple. But as somebody who has been engaged in trying to guide people for the last 65 years, I never want to mislead my people whom I lead. So, I always have a question. You have got relatives and friends in Soroti, in Kumi, in Bukedea. And Katine. There is tarmac road there already. You ring them and ask them, do you sleep on the tarmac road at night? What do you think they will tell you? Can you say there is very good tarmac road here, so let me sleep here? I'm asking you.
I think the answer is no, Your Excellency.
Where do you sleep? You sleep Ore. I have already had the answer. I know some Teso.
Very good.
That you are Joe Ore.
Ajo Ore. We return to sleep at home.
Now, even from here, all of you are going back to Ore. Even me, I will go to my Ore in Soroti. Now, when you go back, you will find that the Ichan you left in the morning is still waiting for you. And it will say, Eyalama Abungun. Eyalama Abungun, we are still here. You left us in the morning, but we are here. The children don't have sugar. We don't have paraffin or electricity. We don't have enough clothes. And all that. So in our contribution to Ugandans, we always educated the ones we get a chance to talk to, like I'm getting a chance to talk to you now. That please distinguish between Apple and something else, which is what we call in our language here, Abar. There's a difference between Apple and Abar.
kede abar development and wealth.
Abar, Apor is ours.
Akiro mo Apollo nisapuga.
That tarmac road in Kumi, in Soroti, is owned by everybody. But Abar, or Ichan, are yours. Personal and private. So that's why we are from the beginning. But people don't attend to it. Find they are talking about this, talking about that, talking about that. So that's how we delay. But I'm glad here in Serere you have got people who listen, like for instance, Joseph Ijara. Let's see what he has done.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ijala. I am the proprietor of Teifa Farm, which is located in Serere in a place called Kakusi, where we are. And in Teifa we have dairy, poultry, and we're also making laundry bar soap. But we also have the value addition aspect of the farm, where we produce yogurt and pack it, in it for the market. This project started 11 years ago after an inspiration from His Excellency, the President of Uganda, when he had come here and he was teaching people about the 4-acre model. He was having a rally in Soroti, and that time I was working as a taxi driver. I was doing that master business in Soroti. So when I heard this, when I heard he was around, I crossed to go and listen to his story. And he was talking about a 4-acre model, how to improve household income. So when I came back, I was fired because I delayed there and the taxi came close. And the guy said, you go and eat those words that you had. But I had already this land, 2.5 acres, but I also had local chicken here. But after hearing that, I got inspired to put in more effort on raising this chicken. So I raised the chicken to the tune of about 100 of them. Then I got a small incubator. That was about 4 eggs. So I used that incubator for multiplying my local chicken farm. Eventually I was having 1,500 local chicken around. And I was very famous for local chicken. So but then local chicken were not answering my day-to-day needs. So I decided to translate it to layers. In Teifa Farm we have 10,000 layers, which give me about 310 trays per day, and each tray goes at a price of 10,500. So approximately about 3 million shillings a day from the eggs that we get. Of course, it varies depending on the cost of the feeding.
Now, that is Joseph Ijala.
Joseph Ijala
He's not in China.
Chinese.
He's not in Europe. He's not in America. I had a rumor that he was here in Serere. So that Abar you see is here. We don't have time to see the whole thing. But let us see his cows, at least the cows.
Joseph Nesilo Lopo Serere ne upper shops.
Between 20 and 36 liters per day. And they all have names. I name them according to how I felt when I'm buying, when they are born. We name them according to relatives.
Those are the
aunties.
cows. Those are the cows. When Ijara was a taxi driver in Serere, he had my message when I came there 11 years ago. When he had my message, he had 2.5 acres. My message of 4 acres. This is a message I started giving in 1995. And I was going around telling people to Aiga Akipi, to use Aymar, when you are doing things for your family, to separate Abar from Apol. What I'm telling you now. For him, he listened. That is Ijara?
Yes, Your Excellency.
Say something in the local language.
Your Excellency, mine is to welcome you back home. Elama bunirore. Itunga lo serere yoga noi enare moe akironu inera papa era beit akironu era ijai gweki into masom soit agear mot eongo arainga yenanu na 4 acre model ajasinga lupoko ay kasare krat to bet agear ngo keda kokoro e walk no rai local to ni kwana dokete na jaingo do esukunyuti ngesi orengi na abu ni rai sisia itunga lo serere achamaki ngo isabu rai sisia tai aya wapu gani a program kwanti a PDM obi sisi achoa dodi dumuni ya PDM igwaiki na somsoit na bait. Your Excellency, I was just telling them that these things are true and very practical. The difference is I had and put it in practice, and I've invited them to come home and learn so that when they get PDM money, they know where to put and how to use it. And also, Your Excellency, let me take this opportunity to tell you something. Thank you very much for visiting my farm. You opened my farm to so many people, and I've been doing trainings of about 268 groups since you left. I have had universities coming to the farm. You turned me into a small professor of agriculture. Thank you very, very much. But I also want to just make a reminder, a kind reminder. Your Excellency, in Teso here, when a child gives an elder something and the elder declines, it's a bad omen. The child will either grow up and become a selfish child. The elders who are here can attest to that. So, Your Excellency, we gave you a heifer. Up to now, you have not taken it. And please, Your Excellency, if you are not taking it, this time you will have to take them when they are 2. Every time you delay, we add another one.
Very good.
And the second reminder, Your Excellency, when you were there, remember I had only 327 liters of milk. Now we have about 814 as per yesterday.
Very good.
And we still, you had made a pledge of 150 million for the machine that helps us to process the yogurt. We have 33 farmers who have joined me and they are producing milk. And my request is that if that pledge is fulfilled, one, we are going to benefit the people of Serere and Teso at large, but also create more employment. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
How many people are you employing now? How many people are you employing?
38.
38. Thank
38
you.
employees.
Thank you. Including
4 degree holders.
4-degree holders.
Yes,
Thank
Your
you.
Excellency.
Thank you. Yeah. So,
Anuangun,
you have heard Ijara's testimony.
Epuputesu ajena nutuane lomutane jijala.
By just listening to the message,
Opupota kironu ejok ka ubuja lo pupuna.
he came and started with the poultry.
Obu opupe message usoda geare keda kokore nuoko nualoko.
And you heard that by the time I was there, when I took that film,
Najari ngesine ne nomarere video le wanyone.
he was getting 310 trays of eggs per day.
Odumune ne atrace no abe akwata uni tomon angene para.
And that was giving him 3 million shillings per day.
Milioni ni iuni angene para oisao akiro no aba.
And then at that time, the cows were giving him 300 and something liters per day.
Ida para shangunu na buto ngesine jaikin tengeza kitu kijala ai liters akwata uni kedichebore angene para.
But you have heard that he's now getting 800 liters per day.
Ipubone kere e balolope kwa nado lotili tasa kota kanya unikuju angene para.
So he can tell you how much he's earning altogether in a year, altogether.
Onaji jala obuyane olimo isirin bori didum nene jangene para. Mamenga unojo.
From all enterprises without going into details.
Akilebon angine paran. Igwelajo average ne lukumit. Lukumina kota kanya uningun almost. About 800,000 on milk.
800 million.
Every day.
800,000 a day.
Yeah. And then right now we have stocked 20,000 chicken. We are expecting to double our production on eggs. So we'll be getting about 600 million.
6 million.
I mean 6 million per day.
So he will be earning 800,000 shillings from milk per day. 800,000. 800,000 or
800,000 from milk, 6 million from eggs.
So from milk and eggs, one in a day.
And Your Excellency, that's without value addition.
Yes.
If I added value addition, I will triple that.
So, but from the eggs and the milk alone, each day he gets 6.8 million shillings.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Thank you. You go and sit. Go and sit.
Yalama bapa sona chokoda kan.
He's getting 6.8 million shillings per day.
Edumuni onacho wako milioni ni kanyape kede lukumina kota kanya uni angene para.
From eggs and milk alone.
Itorite abe keda kile bon.
Without adding the
value addition. Oriko igwaikina lucheboro kwikere. Igwaikini enyaro sisirigini ngun wana uni.
That is a lot of money in a year.
Ipuisirigini ngun noi inyajo ekarukere.
It's like more than 2 billion.
Edepari ritai are.
So therefore,
Anuangun.
And you hear now,
Inokapani.
Ijala is putting me under house arrest.
Ijala is
putting me under house arrest. That I must accept the cow he gave me. People normally ask me for what I should give them. One of the few who said you must take from me. And he has opened the case against me here in public. He has said you are a bad elder. When I came, he gave me a haifa of 6 million shillings. But I normally don't take gifts from people. So I didn't follow up. Now he has opened the case against me. You said you are going to bring me bad luck.
Evalabe igirijo ilo saje kidale kushoma rako noi ungaren.
How can you refuse my gift?
Nyo ije kinjigiri aina kinateka.
So I accept the gift of Joseph Ijara.
Achamu papa aina kinatena.
And now he has said, I must, because the one he gave me has already produced, so I will not take one, I will take two now.
Wana de chopolon, malepolon kade balarejo be, awureya, achamudongesi, are mereba dope.
You see, this is what I'm telling you, what you call politics is actually poverty.
Nesi inera papa gea, be akiromi politics, come nesi akiromi cha.
Because people are poor, they fight for nothing because they are poor.
Ituwalu chanasi, epaneji enoi.
But if the families become rich,
Konyare ija abara, okal.
the country will benefit.
Country kerara bonata po isiti,
The,
imedauni.
the churches will benefit.
Kanisa imedauni.
The mosque will benefit.
Emusikiti imedauni.
There will be peace in the country.
Uja uno inapakina akwa pukere.
So please,
Katunga.
the third word,
Katunga.
Abar.
Akiro ne polo. Abar.
And as you heard from Abar,
Pupute sakiro no abar.
we create now, I think we call it in our language here, Aswam.
Anu abara kwana etolo mujala aswam. Aswam sine anu itunga woko.
Jobs.
Yes, aswam.
Because you have heard now,
Ipuponi
Ijara was working as a taxi driver.
okawangina iswama ijala ukanisa.
He was being employed by a taxi.
Araingina nesadu munangese jauteneke aswam no kanisa.
When he came, taxi.
Aswam na itekera taxi arabonata motoka.
When he came
Ebu
and adopted my program here,
osoda pupu na kekiro.
he created a job for himself.
Obu oange dumuno lope aswam.
But now,
Kwenye kwana
he has created jobs for another 38 people,
etolomu aswam sine anutunga kaisa unaluka nyeuni.
including 4 university graduates.
Imoriarte itungi wongon wejata degrees ashomano okuju.
So,
Anuangun
Ijara's Abar
abari jala
has created a swamp for Ugandans.
abari jala etolomu aswam sine.
So, the way people are talking, you should ignore what they are saying. It is a lot of nonsense.
Ngunu inerasa che tai osikisi.
Aswam. They think Aswam comes from the government.
Luinerasa aswam mama aswam ala ebalazba aswam sine kere kutopota neja apugani.
The government jobs are very few.
Apugani idiasa aswam sine nikidi yoko.
They are only 480,000.
Ilukumina kwa tangona kaisa kanya unibona aswam sine jasa apugani.
But we are 46 million.
Konyo ni tunga milioni na kaisa unikanyape.
How can the government jobs satisfy us?
Epona ni epero taswam sine no apugani. Ada uno ni keri tunga
I will say more about that in Soroti.
Ana kero uno soroti.
So therefore, today,
Anua unu lolo.
I want to emphasize the 3 points.
Ekorongesa itigo gong. Pointa na uni.
Aikuch,
Ayuara.
Apol,
Development.
and Abar.
Wealth.
Now, here you can see we don't yet have a tarmac road here.
Wanyo ne emame bero ne budole kola sane.
But Ijara is already an Abaran here.
Ne pe mame ore budo lo ekolas. Konye jijala ne lera baranu mame budo.
without a tarmac road.
Umame budo le kolas.
In Kampala,
O Kampala ngina
all the tarmac roads are there.
igudo ekere je kolas.
All the electricity is there.
Eja kimina ipie.
Telephones, TV,
Isimunu kede television suluite on a screens.
but also there's Ichan there.
Konye ja ichanda ngina.
In the ghettos.
Toma kwapu ngino oko ne boyoto tungalwe etito sicha.
So please be clear.
So ekoto ni aicha.
You can get Abar wherever you are as long as there is minimum like this, a Maram road which is motorable, that's enough.
Ipedoro ni kerai bara anepi jai are rotolo rono are rotoli kona I ipero ni kerai bara.
Work for Abar, your Abar.
Isoma anwa bar.
Apple will come slowly and find you when you are already on the move.
Then development ebuni motimoti.
Now, finally,
Na washa
the free education.
Ashoma na titai na tai.
I introduced free education in 1996.
Obungesi owanybe gari ashoma na tai agaru karangonel kumtedo pa katakanya na kasa kanya unikanya uni.
But some people did not understand its importance. Initially, it moved well.
Sorry?
Initially, it moved well. Some children studied free and they are there. We shall give you their testimony another time. But then slowly, the school managers brought back school charges.
Now the
consequence, many children started dropping from school. When I got this, I got very concerned. That's when I started the skilling hubs. To show you that it is possible to give free education. And my graduates, if they are here, they can come and give their testimony. Some of them. One boy and one girl will be enough. In the local language first.
Your Excellency, I'm very happy for this kind of opportunity.
Speak the local language, if you know it.
Papa President, ayala mangono aneria munbobo keda jona yarete. Na buni ajo somero kosi Soroti Presidential Industrial Hub, akaulo nada one graduating aso. Obujo pedo aina kiningo imilioni ni tomon. Anotomo milioni ni tomono ngunu. Abunga Papa President apede ito som sirigunungun. Agwelu ni boro la apede ranga geu ne bakery. Akespolo apotunga abunga agweli boro. They costed 9,821,500 and they remain with a balance of 178,500. And Your Excellency, right now in my Papa Suba, Papa President, Kopani Ineroni, Olap Anyo Nali Naina Jongisirigin, Aperoti ngo Adumun Ilukumina Kwata Kanyape Angoni Lap. Ata Changa Kaswama, Aperoti Monoiki ni Lukumina Kwatouni. Apollo Kanyoni Naina Jongisirigin ngunu. E mono ikingo kopan I milioni ni yare keda kwata kanyare deo etosoma ingo tungali ngara etosoma aso engara itengo erasi tungi kanyuni Papa President erongongun kereji ngara inango ageutungo kedi ilukumina kaisakai oto milukumina kaisakai etosoma intungene dope dango ni lap aperoting adumun ilukumini akwata takeda kaisakai da ango akespolata janga kaswaman aperotu ngadaki lukumina kaisara lukanya angoni lab Papa President akauna nangin kopana aswa goro la pedo ngadumun my achievements apedo ngagwelu na kitenge na uri iko kopane jaye uri ineroni ida bobo autom achievements kanga ajasi ngokede bobo e branch dope leya pia pak ne gwai kitor ngamod ngesna jata ngokera swama ka kere le dolto sikanyuni Papa President maira ngulubon abunga pedo erongo ngabuno ne woro ringo ano maiti ngoje cake de kongeta ujainga konye yanga golto situnga lo gate mangajen Papa President e kwai kisai
Your Excellency, in summary, she makes 600,000, she saves 300,000, she employs 8 people, she has opened a second branch. You have changed her life totally through the skilling.
What did she study?
Ashomting a bakery.
Baker, okay.
Ebo, Papa.
And on that note, she said she had prepared a delicious cake, but the security stopped her from bringing it. It was her gift to you. She's asking, what does she do now?
They can bring and take a picture with your cake.
The security team, please clear. Let the cake come. The president takes a picture. It has been approved.
And why had you dropped out of school? Why had you dropped out of school?
Ingizit Papa, inyobeja kinijo, mami ngetakina shoman.
Iboren mama obijay ngangeta na shoman, abunga nangat koto na kanyeto senior, obika parents so menadum misrigin le yata inete esukunyikena ngado kita itinungare na kotongo.
She dropped out at senior 5. The parents failed to raise the fees.
Yes. Okay, thank you. The boy.
Yalama.
Ka kirore nyaro ka Samuel arrange chairman boboleo esako alo oserere lo skill use Papa President Museveni yalama sona mijai jonoi anwai nine sadum na chowa na jaret Papa President Museveni yalama sonoi yalama boboso neja toto Janet Bariche anwai nine so I control ngare so tumotogo Ijai so ne somata ke carpentry ido isoma iso iserigi no to makapuka ni papa iraisi duelu imoi ejar konye no abei akota itogo ngabei bone be idawur sa anyun imilion akasa kan ejasa account kosi obanka lo opportunity papa iso serere imorki kinaso kere association singun arai I project singun lu atumna lu I do I ke a welding kere itoma was a project lo I paid ipege
Enare moye atumuna koye Yalama pupo itos Your Excellency. For him he did carpentry and he is confirming here the program is very good. After the skilling, they've received money, and already they have 50 million in their account in Opportunity Bank. The money meant to support them. He also mentioned here that they have now expanded to several projects, including piggery, and they are starting to see the fruits from which they got through the industrial skills. But Your Excellency, the team here, the people behind me, are very happy with you. Can we clap for you, Museveni? So while we were watching Ijala's story on the cows, they were telling me that even them, they heard you recently talking about the cows. They want you to pronounce yourself on the cows. So you might need to comment on it because it is exciting.
Thank you. Okay. So,
Asapupo kisi.
Before I talk about the cows,
Asapupo kisi.
Let's first finish with the free education.
Kwana apupu papa ekeunga da kirongun. Balabangeta sinu ashoma donza tiro rengunda.
So you see how the school fees had almost killed these children here.
So itetesu eponelo etiono right touch isirigini lo semero ida peta yara ngarene duwe alu.
And by me educating them free for only 6 months.
Ado ewanyitesu training lo ila pika nyape bon.
Let me show you what they are doing.
Ekoro papa tode nesu iboru isoma ete wokoduwe.
Now, this is what those.
So wanyoni boriso mate okodwe
That's what
amuka ngunu kere okodwe tolo mulde.
Those are the things that these young people are doing after 6 months.
Etungalo wanyo jolu akalo na ila pika nyape.
In the coming government, I want all the NRM people to support free education for children in the government school.
Kisanga le bunti lo ekotongesa anyun be jauna shoma na titkaya do kana kere.
We should prioritize free education.
Ekota anyun be tigo gongoni ai shomo tit na ta.
Because then we will not have those children like these ones here.
Nare tikwa na mama oni wanyu wokodwelu.
Do you support that?
Bia Yesu ichamuto za shoma na titkaya.
Now, that's very good. Now, coming to, as I've told you from the beginning, our emphasis is always on Abar. After peace, Apple, we insist on Abar. And as you heard, Abar produces a swamp. You had Ijara employing 38 people now. And our granddaughter there, she's employing 8 people now. Now, because of that, this area had been disturbed by the wars and the cattle rustling and so on. So, Teso, Lango, Acholi. When the war ended, we said, no, we must get some nucleus for these people to start Abar again. And we started restocking. But along the way, some people went to court and brought in the court. So we sort of withdrew from the restocking to now the court. And we gave them money. 159 billion. But when I was checking, it was not having impact in the population. So that's when I said, but this is the right way? I called leaders here in Soroti, in Lango, in Gulu. I said, what, don't you think we should go back to our old idea of restocking, where we give a certain number of cattle per homestead, and we start from there? And I suggested a figure of 5 cows. So nene obu te engarino kedengesi tojo karatar akituka kani angene kale. 2 bulls and 3 females. Imo ngini yare keda kituka auni eba pata borona kani. So I gave this to the leaders. Apu pata boroni so imera nesinu ingarino. I said you go and consult the population. Katunga take care. They came and consulted you. And you supported the idea. We have now adopted it. And we are planning to implement it. Because it will have a big impact. Because if we are giving 1 million and it changes people's lives,
Nara nyesi emilio te dope no PDM konya nyesa idola kinet.
5 cows per homestead will do a lot of work.
So kwanado edo ludo akitukunu ijula inete kale.
So therefore support NRM and we implement it.
Anwa ngono ai lepera dope egangata epate lo NRM.
And we implement it and the other programs.
Teteroni wanyuni ebe bongunabara ebonguneta ikituku angenekale.
So with this, I want to say Eyalama to all of you.
Anwa ngono Eyalama papa dikere.
NRM oye.
NRM oye.
Serere oye. Teso oye. Uganda oye. East Africa oye. Let's have the flag bearers.
Eyalama noi eba pakisi papa president akan. Ejado nuche ngunu ibuni do ijendo so de usa isi kikinesi akiro mecho. Akiro bani.
Your Excellency, we want to thank you once again for educating the people of Serere, and we have no doubt they will benefit. Your Excellency, allow me to present to you the flag bearers. We have Honorable Adowa Helen representing the women. She's holding the flag for the women MP, woman MP. Adowa Helen oye! Adowa Helen oye! Adowa Helen oye! We have Omoding Emmanuel for Serere County. Omoding Emmanuel oye! Omoding Emmanuel oye! We have Owuchol Philip for Pingire. Owuchol oye! Owuchol oye! We have Emaju Peter Paul for Casiro County. Emaju oye! Then, Your Excellency, we have Honorable Asamo Helen for people with disabilities. Representing the Eastern region, Honorable Asamo Helen, as she comes, Your Excellency, we also have Wanyama Julius for the youth. For the Eastern region, Honorable Asamo is coming. Then we have Ongurukcho Martin, OC5. Ongurukcho Martin oye! Martin oye! Your Excellency.
Before I conclude, the translator.
Owuchol, come and translate.
Before I conclude,
Eriko papa ingetaina
as part of the wealth creation,
tupite ponilo anyara bar.
We have PDM, we have Mioga, we have
Ejai PDM,
we have money
Ejai Mioga,
a fund for border borders,
Eja Sisirigini Lui Nachana Woko, Iboda Bodan,
a fund for
Eja Youth Livelihood.
We have got all those funds.
Eja Sisirigini Munu Kere.
But we are also adding a fund
Konye ikoto baba yataki ni sirigini che
of 15 million per parish.
Ai imilioni ni tomona kanya ngini kela
for the leaders.
Anwe ngare no kobon merebo kesari dana kina usirigini kui.
The local leaders.
Ingare no kongunu luo kwapo chalo kedo itela.
To borrow from. To borrow from. To borrow from.
Anu ingare no koboni ai lipun. Osoda atachaki.
We are also adding a fund
Ilosi boboy tegari sirgini che.
for fishermen.
Annual lokak.
Because the fishermen,
Nara lokak.
their needs are bigger than the 1 million for the PDM.
Nara ekesa lokaka. Egelara iborule kotosi. Ilo mame PDM pera ingarakin.
They need boats, they need good boats, they need
Ekotosi atakerini. Ekotosi boya.
they need good nets.
Ekotosi iboya kede eja utenela yuwara uchor.
So we shall have a special fund for them.
Ekoto etegari sirigini lwa lokaka bon.
And also a fund for university graduates
Ejai bobo abungete na isirigini kota etegari anua ngulu wenge takinta Shomano University.
somebody who has finished university and has not got a job for 2 years.
Ejao ni wakodue wenge takinta Shomano dokita ino University konye mama aswa.
We shall have a fund for them.
Ikota anyunde jasi sirigini wenga rente kesa agara ijara.
But for the fishermen, in addition to the fund,
Konye alokat atelekari sirigini adepari sirigini.
I want to draw your attention to our big plan of fish farming.
Ikoto alimo inesu be ejaina peta nue polo aipone la akor ara ipita garia o mamero chore.
What I tell you, I normally tell you what I have already done.
Nesi pupuji nere kwaen ojeni jobon be adaungese ai tegea.
Let me show you my model farm of 4 acres.
Ekoberengesa itodi nesu ngona korioni lobuito sama amisiri na angon ojai tena ipita garia toma. Ona itea screens.
My model farm in Lango,
Ikoto anyunu lui tito saboy abore na igwe kise video ngoni ngunu lui tuso maite amisiri na angon.
My name is Dr. Maurice Ujen. I am a commissioner by appointment deployed at State House, and I've been assigned by the President to execute the 4-acre model. And I have put them so far in 10 regional zones in the country. Now, the 4-acre model is an idea conceived by the President to guide our farmers on how to utilize their small acreages of land so that they can earn more money through intensive farming. And here we are talking about enterprises that have good yields and high income for their household. So we have the fish farming, which is one of the enterprises that can be done near the water without interfering in wetland and tampering water flow. Then we have the zero grazing unit. On the other side, we have the coffee, we have the banana, and also a household needs food crops as 1 acre plus fruits. So this idea of the 4-acre model is to support income for the household. And as I will go into the small mathematics, we will know that it's capable of pulling somebody out of poverty. Now, specifically on the fish pond, here is about 20 by 50 meter pond, 1,000 meters square. After finishing the excavation, we stock 10,000 fish. We feed it for about 8 to 9 months. In the north, which is warmer, the fish grow faster. And in the west, which is a little cold, you add 1 more month to reach the same point grams. So by that time, the fish will be about 800 grams to 1.5 kilograms. In the market, the fish reaches 1 kilograms or 800 grams here cost about 10,000 shillings. So having stocked here 10,000 fish, by 10,000, somebody will get 100 million in 1 year. And then when you subtract other costs of managing, which is roughly 30 million, somebody can be able to save 70 million on this fish pond. And this size, we can put 2 of them in 1 acre. So meaning in this particular acre, somebody should be able to get around 140 million shillings.
Now, there you are. This is the answer to the fishing people.
So, iwanyutesa kwenye akironi nera ngesi.
From 1 acre,
Atasoma misiri adope.
I am getting 140 million shillings net after removing costs.
Perorjo adumun imilioni na akwatat. Odaona alemanar luchebor guru kere to soma bisira do pe bon.
So therefore, in addition to giving you money to do better, to do proper fishing,
Okuju na isirigi lujekina nwa ai pitagaria are by loko.
we are going to develop a massive fish farming program.
Ikoto ai tegeare ai pitagaria adoke taitine langira depa.
Along the edges of the wetlands.
Aneni itorte kuju na samai.
Because we want the wetlands for the water to come back so that we use it for irrigation.
Nara ikota yuare sama terat bebo muneta no ai soma ai chokchoka Iran.
We shall earn more, but also use the water for irrigation also.
So iporo atosoma anwai pitagaria konye ba atosoma tipengunu ai chokchoka Iran.
I have already done the experiment in Limoto. They can show you.
Edau ai tegeare ala yomoroto iporo ai todikinesu.
That is how Limoto now looks like. This is what I want to do everywhere. You have so much money that you will be calling me to take some of it like Ijala here.
So buna anyun esudi dumunete kati Ijala.
Because Ijala is now forcing me to take a cow. And my atatai, the girl is forcing me to take the cake. Because they have something to give me. Even you, if you listen to my advice, we are going to have so much money from fish farming. And also irrigation. So it is all in my notes, but I can't finish all what I want to say. That's why I had not typed
Your Excellency will request you for a photo moment with the flag bearers. Enaremoye! DJ Tubonga nawe.